Hey y'all, I know a lot of people on my Instagram have been wondering how sorry, I'm grabbing stuff while I'm talking, but we on a time crunch. People have been wondering how I'm able to do my flexi rods in like 2 hours. So I'm about to just do like a full-fledged tutorial on here so that if you guys need a little bit more detail and stuff, you can come to this video rather than looking at a 15-second video or a minute and trying to figure out what I did. So I have to be done by 11 o'clock really to let this dry. It's 10:15. So first of all, I blow dried my hair, split it in 4 sections. I just finished deep conditioning and washing my hair as well. But for the first bulk, I'm gonna use, well, not the first bulk, I'm using Pattern's Curl Mousse, and I've been using this, like, I found it in April. It's May, and I've been using it for a while now, ever since I found it. I'm just gonna saturate the hair, and the reason why I dried it before is so that it doesn't completely need to dry. It'll just it just speeds up the process really. And then last time I realized my ends were a little funky, so I just made sure that I put more on my ends. I'll get a medium-sized flexi rod, get this, split it in 2, which I try to do as evenly as possible, and then I'll grab this, put it over the flexi rod, and then wrap. I personally like the spiral curl. I know you could do it like the flat way, just rolling it on there without it intentionally being a spiral, but I like how the spiral turns out for my hair. So I'm repeating that on the other side and then closing it up. So that's one done. I think this section will take like 4 flexi rods, I hope, but I'll show you guys again. The mousse. Gosh, there's so many moving parts when you want to create content short form and long form. Putting more on the ends, like I said. Grabbing the medium-sized flexi rod, splitting it in 2, and wrapping it. And also I wrap it pretty tightly too, just so that it could be secure to the flexi rod and not move. And so the tension also helps with the curl. But also I want to know, if you do want to do a flexi rod set, you don't need to blow dry it. You'll just do the same process with your natural hair. I've done that before. It worked really well. But because I just don't have as much time to let it dry, that's why I'm going with blow dried hair this time. Oh, damn. The key is to make sure your hair is saturated with the foam of your choice, or just like enough that you know that it's going to hold the product, because if you barely put any, it's not gonna securely, you know, do what it needs to do. All right, and then last one. Just like that, this section is done. I'm already seeing like my ends start to like frizz up a little bit, so just be cognizant of that when you're doing this, because they will frizz up just because it's reverting back to your natural state. But I'm about to do the rest of my head, and I'll come back when I'm at like the last section. All right, so I'm on my last flexi rod. It is 10:43. I didn't know that this part was gonna be so quick, but I must say, I am not mad at it. I am gonna split this one though in two, like two, just because I used way less on this side and I didn't even notice. Usually I try to follow the same pattern of flexi rods being used, but didn't happen this time, which is okay. It's fine. The last one, split that one in two. There's been this owl outside of my door or window for so long. I feel like I have not heard it until this past week, and it just be out there like, I don't know if it's mating season or what. Homeboy need to chill. So now is when we wait. It's 10:45. I'm gonna take these out in an hour or hour and a half, but for now I'm gonna try to find an outfit to wear that will be cute and feasible with the day, since it's gonna be 68 degrees today. So I'll check back in when I am dressed, looking good, and hair dry. All right, I'm back, and I just realized it got darker in here. I don't know what happened with the weather, but yeah, it got dark. Anyway, face is done. It's 11:58. I'm about to take out these flexi rods and see if they are dry and cute. So I did this side first. I'm gonna take it out. I think they should be dry, but ooh, you gotta be, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go from bottom up. Okay, not the tightest curl, but I still see the potential. That one's tighter, so. And I don't really want them too tight, because I'm gonna be honest, whenever I blow dry my hair and do flexi rods, I really like it when I go back in after they're dry and do them again, like a refresh, because it holds like better. But this so far is pretty good. So I'm not really mad at that. Bailey.
Hey, sister.
Hey, sister. You could park inside if you want, in the parking structure, and I could drive down to you.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
See you soon. Bye. What? It's honestly looking really good. It's a little wet, like barely. So I'm debating, because I have a little time to sit under the hooded dryer with the rods out. But these front curls are always taking it. Oh. Alrighty. Okay, so this is how it looks unfluffed. I look like somebody's grandma, but for the most part it's dry. I just want to be extra sure, so I'm just gonna sit under the hooded dryer for a little more. It's 12:04. If I sit under it for like 5 more minutes, I think I'll be straight. All right, so 10 minutes. Oh, I hope I didn't mess that up. 10 minutes on the dot. I'm about to go get some castor oil so we can separate this, but let's get into it. All right, so got the castor oil. So this is how I take them down. I go strand by strand and I just separate. So I try not to manipulate the curl pattern too much. Sometimes I could just unravel it and separate instead of like pulling it apart, if that makes sense. Because it just goes with the natural twist of it and limits frizz. I kind of like the frizzy look though, especially as the days go by. I don't know, y'all. I think like, oh no, see, like when it gets like that, because it ends. So don't like rush it. This one has a knot in it. That's the one thing too about doing your hair on blow dried hair, or doing the flexi rod set on blow dried hair, is that it may knot up a little more than when your hair is in its natural state. But nonetheless, oh, it's a little crusty too, but it's still coming out really well. So, and I'm not gonna keep lathering my hands in castor oil anymore, because I'm sure at this point I got all of my hair's oil on my hands too, so I don't really need to do too much. This side, I feel like I probably did too many big sections. I should have separated a little bit more intentionally like I did on this side. But nonetheless, it'll still be cute. Yeah, see how this one's a little more frizzy at the end? I'm debating if I want to put it back in the flexi rod really quick just to get a little bit more of that definition, but we'll see. And that's why too it's very important to make sure that you mirror what you do on one side to the other, because if not, you're gonna come out with inconsistent results. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't like inconsistencies. So yeah, so I got my pick. About to just air this hoe out a little bit. Yeah, so I think after today I'm probably gonna reinstall the flexi rods just to get this side correct, because the left side is fire, but this side, it's cute though. I'm just picky. It's really cute. Yeah, it's cute. So this side, because it's more defined, just has less volume in it, but it will fall and it'll look good. So this was my flexi rod tutorial, and also I want to note that it's 12:21 and I'm on time once again, for all of my haters out there thinking that I wouldn't make it. As you can see, I'm gonna adjust this a little bit if it lets me. Very cute, very defined, and yeah, I'm gonna get ready to leave because I gotta bounce in like 5 minutes, and I will talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.